students, welcome to class. I'm Miss KADIE, that vegan teacher. Well, Trump has been elected and already they are trying to make the laws worse for the animals. Here we have Danny Ishay, who's going to be talking about it on his Instagram channel. If you're not yet following him, I suggest that you do. Let's listen to what's going on.
Ms. Rollins, top of mind for Iowa's ag community is Proposition 12. We are the #1 hog producer in the United States, #1 hog producing state. And California's ballot initiative has been very devastating for our family farms. Ultimately, what we would like to do is move on legislation to craft a way forward so that we don't have states telling our producers how they can raise their livestock. Will you commit?
So essentially what she is saying here is that she doesn't care how the animals are raised. She doesn't care how much they suffer, and pigs are already suffering terribly in holocaust-like conditions. So are chickens and so are cows. And she is proposing to turn back the clock and make it even worse for the animals than it already is.
In California, it's affecting multitudes of
Another issue, just very quickly, Ms. Rollins, top of mind for Iowa's ag community is Proposition 12. We are the #1 hog producer in the United States, #1 hog producing state. And California's ballot initiative has been very devastating for our family farms. Ultimately, what we would like to do is move on legislation to craft a way forward so that we don't have states telling our producers how they can raise their livestock. Will you commit to working with this committee to reverse Proposition 12?
There's no doubt that it's not just affecting California, it's affecting multitudes of other states, multitudes of other parts of the ag community, including our hog family farms, Iowa, but many other states have been really affected by this as well. I know that you guys, if you don't already have a bill filed, you're soon to file one. Legislation has been drafted. So yes, I commit to working with you on that and look forward to it.
Excellent.
So what did we just watch, and what is Proposition 12? So that was Iowa Senator Joni Ernst asking Brooke Rollins, Donald Trump's nominee to be head of agriculture, for assistance in reversing Proposition 12. Proposition 12 is a California law that sets minimum space requirements for farm animals like pigs, chickens, and calves, and prohibits the sale of products in the state that don't meet these standards, regardless of where they were produced. So the issue that people have with Proposition 12 is that it forces producers, or people who kill animals for a living, to stop raising their animals in some of the cheapest and most horrific ways possible. If Proposition 12 is reversed, many animal farmers who want to sell their products in California will be free once again to use some of the most horrific practices when raising animals. For example, locking pregnant pigs in gestation crates so small they can't even turn around, cramming egg-laying hens into battery cages where they're packed together like objects, unable to stretch their wings, and tethering calves in veal crates, leaving them almost completely immobile for their short, miserable lives. Of course, the animal farmers crying about Proposition 12 are upset because it costs a little more money to slightly give a shit about the animals they raise and kill for a living. Now, if you've been familiar with my page for a while, it should go without saying that I'm an animal abolitionist and think all forms of animal farming have their issues. But still, I think it's important to share this information with you. The animal farmers that are trying to reverse Proposition 12 do not genuinely care about animals. The type of care that they do express is just so that they can get animals to slaughter weight so they can guarantee that they profit from their exploitation.
So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet followed Danny's channel, go ahead and do so. Tell him that vegan teacher sent you. And thank you very much for being as vegan as possible as you go forward throughout your life. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Click on them, be curious, and don't forget to press the notification bell. Help all of us caring people get the animals out of hell.